I started coaching here in year 2000. I was JV coach early on, then Rob Panicu stepped down. I got the head job 25 years later, still here. Rachel Goodale, head girls basketball coach, Jackson Memorial High School. Okay, coaches, you are now attacking. So look, when you pop off, so she's showing, go shot. She's showing shot, I'm here. Once she goes, pops off, I pop off, my head's on the ball. Okay, I don't want us popping off here and opening our foot and letting them go downhill. Number 2 and 11 can go to work on you guys, okay? So it's here, shot, pop off, right? Shot, pop off. Yeah, so I grew up in Jackson. I was 1 year old. My dad pushed me in the car at Jack Munley Field, football field, watched football games. My brothers grew up Pop Warner here, Pop Warner football field. And obviously I went to Getz Middle School, the feeding program that comes to here, my daughters are at now, red and black. And then I came here in 1990, graduated in 1993, came back, my brother came back as a wrestling coach. We both got the head job, he was the assistant, and then we both got the head job exactly at the same time in year 2000. And he went on and coached at Rutgers, and I'm here ever since. Okay, we work all year. You guys work all year. All those 6 a.m. runs, okay? All those double sessions. You're multi-sport athletes during the season. This is what it's about. I talk about it all the time. Nobody cares what you did in December. Nobody cares what you did in the, maybe your parents do, but it's over with. Tell them that, it's over with. Who cares what I did in December? Who cares what I did in January? It's all what we do in February. If you want to win a title, you can do that by what you do in February, okay? That board over there, I talk about it all the time. Our teams here in Jackson came together. The chemistry was amazing, okay? We peaked individually. A lot of you are peaking right now. A lot of you are playing your best basketball. A lot of you aren't there yet, right? But you will get there if you buy into what the postseason's about. All right, this is our preseason, this tournament, into that tournament. So you win 4 games going into a sectional title, we feel good, we have confidence, then you win 4 more games. You could prove you win 4 games in the Coaches Cup, you certainly have a couple days off, and you win another 4, you win a sectional championship, right? And some of you have gotten a few of those, right? And we want 1 more. Some of you have none, and you want 1, okay? So embrace the fact tomorrow that it starts. We are 0-0, and our quest is to go 1 win, on to the next round, survive and advance. All right, good work today, let's go. 3 o'clock tomorrow, Jags on 3. 1, 2, 3, Jags. Yes. That year, I mean, up there, I got 1,000-point scorers on that board from that year. That was the most special year. That journey was unbelievable. To win a state championship, to win a sectional and then a state with 6 players at a public school is tough to do. So, you know, 2012, we were very good, but we continued to peak. Those kids bought in, the parents bought in. That was an unbelievable parental staff here. That's why I love Jackson. I feel like we've always had that. And it's still the same. You know, kids have changed now and society have changed and social media, but in 2012, we had that parental group that really just cut the cord, gave, you know, this was our staff. You got them, we trust you. And those kids just bought in for 32 games. You know, really never had a bad day, that group. I talk about that team on a pedestal all the time, and I try not to because kids, they don't want to hear it, but they need to hear it, you know, because that's the culture we're from. But that team, we went into a sectional championship against Rancocas Valley, against the #1 team in New Jersey. We're down 16, double overtime. Steph Mason, who's on my staff now, had an unbelievable game. She committed to Ryder basically that night because of the game she had. And Hannah Misery, Tiff Montaigne, Shannon Evans, Erin Shino, Sarah Dessner was a big part of that 6, and others. But we ended up beating them. And then right then we're like, we can win this thing. Group 4 came. we just went on a roll. We just kept winning at home, and then we beat North Hunterdon in the state final on a buzzer beater 3, Hannah Misery in the corner to win the overall state championship, and was the first time ever in the TOC. Okay, our lone senior. And I hope you guys really give it up for her, because she is really dedicated to this program. She's going to a Division I soccer school at University of Delaware. Her work ethic is contagious, her energy is contagious, and her enthusiasm is unbelievable. I cried a lot this morning thinking of G. Burke. We got her out of the classroom in January of her freshman year and made her play for this program, and I don't think she regrets any of it. She had a blast, so it's super exciting to see her play today. Gianna Berkeley. With her hoops. She had to have her hoops.
So awkward.
Oh, love you, Kitty.
Love you.
Oh. Congrats, guys. Congrats. Congrats, man. Listen, with our schedule this year, it prepared us. However, we don't take anybody lightly. You know, I mean, New Egypt's coming in here. I've never played them. I've never coached against them in 25 years. They have good athletes, but it's about us at this time in the postseason. We were put in a conference, and I wouldn't say unfortunately, we were put in a conference that we had to be battle tested, playing the best teams in the state every single night. And it tested our morale, and it tested us as a coaching staff. It was hard this year for us. It was a challenge. And it was up and down for us, you know, mentally and physically. And then we played Middletown South, and we're like, okay, maybe we are pretty good, because we didn't know. We were getting our doors blown off at St. Rose and you know, Howell and Manasquan. But the bottom line is we got players that really bought into the culture. They are excited for the postseason. New Egypt will be a fun game for us. It can go either way. You know, whoever shows up, we play hard. We attack the grind right away for 32 minutes. I can see us obviously winning that game, but anyone, you know, they're surviving and advancing too. Everyone's playing to survive and advance, and they're playing for something. Through! Help! Go! Jules, you gotta play. You gotta have a game today. You're gonna get wide open layups. Come on. Run! 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 Let's go! Come on. Go! Run! Run! G-Burke, run! You guys just get boxed out by these girls. It's crazy to me. Get to the rim! My Lord! Run, run, run! Get up! Jules, go get Bella. Get Bella. All right? Get in there, get offensive rebounds, layup, layup, layup. That's what I want today. Okay, if you're open for a shot, that's fine. Rip it and go and score the ball, okay? Defensively, we're gonna go blue one, so you're matched up. We're scrambling out of it. Make sure we rotate out of the trap, okay? Attack and get to the glass strong and get to the free throw line. Relax, relax, the layup. Let's go! Defensively, we're scrambling, okay? So if two people are trapping here, pay attention. Whoever's over here, come over here. Just come over here, come to the rim line. Leave your guy, because eventually they can't skip it over here. There's no reason for anyone to be on their player weak side of the trap. If the trap is here, sprint to the rim line, take away the next pass, it's a layup going down the other end. Get off your heels, okay? Get out of cement and move, all right? You got that? You understand that? They're Jags. They grew up around it since they were born, you know. So, you know, to have them in Jackson and Getz and schools, and have them here, and hopefully I'm coaching them in the future. That's a special bond for me, and I'll treat them the same as I treat all my kids. They have to put the work in as well, but they're awesome kids, and my family is emotional about this to see what we're gonna do, and my kids wanna be here, but at the end of the day, we will, wherever we're at, we're gonna be together, and it'll be great. The town's obviously changed. Everybody knows that. The merge is happening. We are combining. We are one town. That is happening 100%. I am 100% for that. I grew up in that. I think it's important we bond and we don't have those rivalries. We never really had them because we never really were able to play them and everything. However, there was a split in division, like who was better here, who's better there. To us as coaches, like this camaraderie of coaches, we really just have a special bond that we want this merge. We think it's important for the town, the community of your AAU programs and really bringing everyone together. However, the controversy is the school. Everyone talks about this school and everyone's like, it's just a building. To me, this place is special. And tradition and culture is what built Jackson Township. When you talk to someone out in North Hunterdon, they'll talk about the 2000 #1 team in the country wrestling team at Jackson Memorial High School. So like you hear that stuff, like I know Jackson as this group, and yes, it could be athletics too, but academics as well. The town itself is great all around, but I would be crazy to say that I didn't think this place should be the place, because this is my home, this is a lot of people's home, and we would be welcoming anyone that came into it to make them comfortable here. I think it's important we get them together and they get involved in our summer stuff, really build that mentality. And I don't want to say Jaguar mentality because we wouldn't use that if we merged here or merged there, like just that Jackson mentality that I grew up with, like that blue collar grind, that energy, that enthusiasm, the love of the game, embracing the competitiveness of the coaches that are coaching you. So if we can get those kids on board and the parents on board, for sure. But it's important we get to know those kids. We don't coach those kids growing up. I coached in travel, my feeding program growing up. So I know them since they're third grade. Callie Brown, I've known since she's third grade, Bella Finer, Kayla Matos, Juliana Old, all these girls, since they're in third grade. So like I've had that culture with their parents and everything up. I don't have that with them yet. So that's something, once we get that, for sure, I don't think it will happen overnight for girls basketball, but I do think it will happen once we get that bond. Attack the day and live the right lifestyle. So I feel if we can attack every day, never take a possession off, live the right lifestyle, be a great teammate, have a ton of energy and enthusiasm. I have a lot of them, but I think that's what we're about. I think you'll start to see that in time with this group. Next year we have everyone back. So next year I think we're going to be a pretty special team if everyone continues to buy in what we're doing here and not be nervous about the competition that we face, because it built those kids. My name is Rachel Goodale, and this is Access Grant. Me and one of my assistants built it from the bottom up. It was like just a storage unit, that green. We put in here, we put the Jaguar head, Masons painted all this, and made it like their team room, hang out. So I grew up in this town. I went to this high school, my family went to this high school, so when we used to have, I came in 2000, we used to be in the boys' locker room. And then there was one parent's like, my kid's changing them, like, it doesn't make sense, we're in the boys' locker room. So then we built this thing, we made it ours. Nobody uses it except us. So it's like we do our film in here. It's our like safe place, The kids, like, it's their safe place, their locker room. So this is the stuff I miss, because to me, this is tradition. Like, this is tradition. These trophies right here, you look up here, man. don't have a whole hell lot of them, like Vianney and all them. That was a player for me that passed away in 2007, number 30, Kristen O'Hara. But like, for me, for people to say tradition and culture doesn't mean, I don't think they don't mean in anything, but that's what Jackson was built on. So to me, this is it. Like Joe Perry Gymnasium at 70 degrees, I hope this will be the place. I'm pumped about the merge. I really am. Like, I'm so excited because that's where I grew up. It was one town. I'm really excited about it. But you know, this place is special with so many people, so many old timers. Balls up there, state championship balls. That's been up there since, I think, 2005, 2006. Get your mind right so they walk out and they hit it. So it's just, you know, everyone has tradition, but to us, this is ours. A lot of wins in those books.